Time, how can it be explained? A well-regarded scientist, Stephen Hawking, gives us this notion of time. There are at least three arrows of time that do distinguish the past from the future. There are the thermodynamic arrow, the direction of time in which the disorder increases, the psychological arrow, the direction of time in which we remember the past and not the future, and the cosmological arrow, the direction of time in which the universe expands rather than contracts. I have shown that the psychological arrow is essentially the same as the thermodynamic arrow, so that the two would always point in the same direction. In respect to time, the author informs us of the great value time has in regards to our universe's expansion and contraction. A Brief History of Time by Stephen Hawking explains the important questions of the universe that people normally have and simplifies them, along with offering possible theories that are slightly incomplete in search of a unified theory to answer what the universe is, in hopes of one day being able to discuss why the universe is. He presents the idea of time and space as well as their contribution of our ever-expanding universe. As previously stated, we are given three possible forms of time: a thermodynamic arrow, a psychological arrow, and a cosmological arrow. It is further explained that there is no such thing as absolute time, and it is dependent on the observer's position in the universe. He later introduces the idea of black holes, in which bend and trap light, making it impossible for it to escape. Unfortunately, nothing is faster than light, meaning that absolutely nothing could potentially survive the effects of a black hole. He expands on the idea by giving the example of a star collapsing on itself and having a strong enough gravitational pull even towards the light previously stated. Near the end, he shows us the concept of wormholes and traveling through time as a potential possibility in an advanced civilization. For this, however, we would definitely need to be able to bend space-time itself and hopefully keep a wormhole open long enough for time travel. He concludes that all of these theories are not exact, and there are many more to be made and modified in regards to having a complete unified theory. Hopefully, we may be able to figure out and uncover the mysteries of the universe, to solve our puzzle to the extent of it being common knowledge. I personally enjoyed reading the book, as it did open my mind to the many possibilities in the universe and possible explanations. The author wrote his book with the intent to explain to the common folk with decent to no knowledge of physics a little portion of physics itself, space, and time. With a neutral tone to avoid bias, the author keeps an educative structure in his writing. This book definitely will give you a new outlook on time and the idea of light as well as space, including the expansion of our universe. I totally would recommend this book to anyone with an open mind to how the universe functions, at least a tiny part of it, and how time works, including the ideas of black holes and wormholes. But until then, remember, it's just a theory, a universe theory.